We go to the right today for the first round of semifinals. I'll play 65 and I'll be your host. As today we face 4 returning marbles, Captain Penguin, the Aquateer, Icy Blast, and Princess Speedy as they go down the Funnel Mountain, as we've seen several times. That was a great hit by Princess Speedy onto Icy Blast. However, the Aquateer gets through first. And the Icy Blast now just recovered from that hit. It just didn't phase him. Princess Speedy still out for vengeance, though. That was a great hit by Icy Blast onto the Aquateer. And Princess Speedy, though, sneaks in there and takes first place away from Icy Blast. Captain Penguin now in last place. And that was a great hit by the Aquateer, who got countered by Icy Blast. Icy Blast is not somebody you'd expect to be here. That was a great disorient hit by Icy Blast onto Princess Speedy. Captain Penguin made a great hit, though, onto the Aquateer. They're fighting round and round. The Aquateer, though, continues to have the edge. And now Icy Blast is in the back. Speed is so dominant while the Icy Blast tries to attack the Aquateer. However, it fails, and the Aquateer gets revenge and tries to take first place. However, I also don't believe the rat worked either. No, it did. Aquateer still in front. Now he hits on Princess Speedy. The Aquateer is out for vengeance right now. And he does! Aquateer gets first place away from Princess Speedy. That was a hit by Icy Blast onto Captain Penguin. And yes, he defeats Captain Penguin, putting Captain Penguin once again in last place. We're not even a quarter way through, and already there's so much action. Now we got Princess Speedy and the Aquateer in the twin funnel they're cycling around. I think Princess Speedy still has the edge. No, but it's barely, though. And Captain Penguin is now beating Icy Blast out in the funnel. Captain Penguin now slowly enters. Icy Blast. Oh, that was a great hit by Icy Blast onto Captain Penguin. The Aquateer keeps his lead over Princess Speedy, but everyone else is cycling round and round. They're trying to escape that funnel and go on the split path for the funnel. We can see Princess Speedy on the top, Aquateer on the bottom, the split path. But Captain Penguin and Icy Blast are so close, and Captain Penguin, though, gets through first, putting Icy Blast in last. Even if Icy Blast loses, he's put up tough competition, which allows him to become better in this tournament than he usually does. We see them spiraling, and it is Icy Blast beating Captain Penguin out. We're up the elevator. Captain Penguin last place, followed by Icy Blast. Then we have the Aquateer, and then Princess Speedy. Just getting a drink. And then we have, they're all entering now. That's great. How about Captain Penguin onto Icy Blast? And I wonder if it'll affect his position at all. Aquateer continues, just does, putting Icy Blast back in last place. Oh, that's a great hit by Icy Blast onto the Aquateer. However, the Aquateer just countered it and didn't give a crap, basically. And now the Aquateer is in that funnel with Captain Penguin. However, Princess Speedy seems to be stuck. And now we have the Aquateer, Princess Speedy, and Captain Penguin in that yellow funnel. Looks like Captain Penguin and the Aquateer have been fighting. And Captain Penguin goes from, I think, like last to first in like not that long of a time frame. As now Icy Blast is in the risk position. Princess Speedy, a well-established great power, is showing why she's so good at Marvel racing, especially in this race. And she's just in first race and dominating this whole time. We can see in the off peripherals that Captain Penguin's out fighting Princess Speedy for first. And it looks like he actually ended up beating her out. And then the Aquateer tried to take a swing, however, it didn't go so successful for the Aquateer. The Icy Blast is trying to attempt it, however, it has failed. The Captain Penguin is still in first place, followed by Princess Speedy. However, it is not that far away between the two of them. This race is very, very close, which you'd expect from the semifinals. The Aquateer now has to free Princess Speedy, who got stuck in that red funnel while not getting stuck himself, which he does. The Aquateer now cycling round and round, and it is Princess Speedy who outplays him, Captain Penguin, so it's a good lead though. However, this funnel does seem to be quicker than most. The Aquateer has several failed attempts attacking Princess Speedy, which is the same thing for the Icy Blast attacking the Aquateer. And the same thing happens in the yellow funnel, where Princess Speedy maintains for second place and enters the Aqua Tier with Icy Blast being in last place going into the final stretch now. Round and round they all go. Captain Penguin and Princess Speedy are safe. And there they all go. Unlike the quarterfinals, we'll do 2 races because 2 marbles from the semifinals go on to fight the final championship. However, it is so close between the Aqua Tier and Icy Blast. Oh my goodness, Icy Blast, the newbie, probably the worst one of the 4, gets eliminated. Expected, but a shame. We hate to see it, but Icy Blast was not exactly what you would call a great racer. But he made it, and he put up a decent fight. But overall, he can't beat the Great Powers and Aqua Tier, as his rank isn't decided yet. But he is in a great place at the beginning of this race, though, because they're all cycling around the hole, and Princess Speedy who's able to get through it first. Captain Penguin once again in last. The Aqua Tier and Captain Penguin have been cycling around each other, trying to find a gap. Princess Speedy, I think, just shoved Captain Penguin a little bit. They've been trying to fight one another. Captain Penguin tried to attack Aqua Tier, but ultimately failed. As that was a great hit by Aqua Tier onto Princess Speedy, putting her in second place. However, I think she counterattacked there to no avail. And now we see Princess Speedy. That was a great hit by Princess Speedy onto the Aqua Tier, cycling round and round. Princess Speedy now is in the lead. Captain Penguin is still in last place. However, they have a lot of track to go. Princess Speedy now in the lead, with the Aqua Tier now in second place. Captain Penguin coming back in third. The Aqua Tier made a failed attack onto Princess Speedy. Now they're in that blue funnel. That's a great hit by the Aqua Tier onto Princess Speedy. Now they're cycling. Now you can't tell who's in the lead. But still Princess Speedy, though, she got stuck there for a second. The Aqua Tier does not get stuck. Oh, Captain Penguin now joins the fun now. He is ultimately close in there. However, he does not make any big impact. Going to the same funnels, Aqua Tier on the top. Aqua Tier looks to be in the lead slightly. Oh, but Captain Penguin and him now go neck and neck. Is now Aqua Tier and Captain Penguin. They're all cycling round and round in that twin funnel. And the Aqua Tier goes on top, followed by Captain Penguin. From first to last in 5 seconds, Princess Speedy goes. However, she does not take it lightly and attacks Captain Penguin to get first place back. From first to last to first. Jeez, this race is exciting. But we can continue to see Princess Speedy in the lead. Now Aqua Tier's in the back, with Captain Penguin in second place. The Aqua Tier, this could be it for him. This could be it. However, the elevator, and we hit the second half. As we can now relax a little bit. That was an exciting first half of the track. And while we were relaxing, I have to remind you, if you've been enjoying this content, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, share this with all your friends, and comment who you think is going to win. It supports the channel, and I really appreciate it. Moving into the second half, we have Princess Speedy in the lead. I think Princess Speedy is a little disoriented by Captain Penguin, but overall does not lose or not get too confused. As we go to the twin funnels, we see that Princess Speedy is still in the lead with Captain Penguin on the bottom, and the Aqua Tier is still entering the split path section as she enters the twin funnel. Round and round they go, and Captain Penguin with the lead, followed by Princess Speedy, and then the Aqua Tier. The Aqua Tier fighting Princess Speedy again and again and again. She's extremely persistent to not be eliminated. The Aqua Tier needs to show that same level of persistence. Captain Penguin now in the lead. Been in the lead. Princess Speedy goes to join him. We have the Aqua Tier trying again, but to fail. Princess Speedy gets stuck before the bottom funnel, attacking Captain Penguin. However, with no fails to go round and round. That was a great hit by the Aqua Tier onto Princess Speedy, as now they are cycling round and round together. And round they go, as now they are going around, and it's anyone's game. It's so anyone's game right here. Well, not really anyone's game, just between these two. And Princess Speedy beats the Aqua Tier out. but it is still extremely close between these two competitors as we enter the final few funnels though. So the first two moments enter the championship today, and the finals will go home. We see the Aquateer beat Princess Speedy out in the twin. This is very bad, but she counterattacked while I was talking, and now the Aquateer's in last place again. She's once again trying to take first place from Captain Penguin. Will it fail like last time? All are going around that hole. There they go. It will not fail this time. She does take first place away from Captain Penguin. And it's the Aquateer, our newest marble, in last place. This is not good. Captain Penguin trying to get in that hole first. That was a great hit by the Aquateer to distract Princess Speedy so Captain Penguin could get in the hole first. Princess Speedy still in second. And the Aquateer enter, I think, shortly afterwards. Hopefully for him. Yes, he does. Captain Penguin trying to defend first place. And yes, our stalwart defender defends first place from Princess Speedy. The Aquateer trying to make any last moves it can. Going into the final funnel. Round and round they go. That was a great hit by Princess Speedy. On to Captain Penguin. The Aquateer now joins into the mix. They're cycling. Round and round they go. They're both, and Captain Penguin enters. He is safe. Who will it be? Princess Speedy or the Aquateer? Jason wants to go to Simon. Oh no! She will lose. So sad. That is sad. She was in first place for the majority of the race, but congratulations for Captain Penguin and the Aquateer for moving on to the championship. We'll go take the second left side next time, and then we'll play the championship, see who wins it in the end. Like I said, if you liked this video, like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and comment who you think is gonna win. And R.I.P. Princess Speedy. See you all next time.